News first, the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi sets the stage for discussions on economic growth, welfare measures, reforms and key legislative priorities ahead Parliament budget session. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman tables Economic Survey 2025-26 projecting India's real GDP growth at 7.4%. Meghalaya may seek centre's help on suspicious ISIS-K poster in Tura if required, leaders condemned incident. India submits nomination of Meghalaya's living root bridges for UNESCO recognition. The news in detail. First, the local news. Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong has said the state may seek assistance from central agencies if required after a suspicious poster allegedly issued in the name of ISIS-K was found in Tura. The poster, discovered on an electric pole near the Law College of Arai Mile on Wednesday, warned the Garo community to vacate parts of West Garo Hills by 2027, triggering panic. Security agencies are investigating the authenticity and origin of the poster. Probe is underway and that central agencies would be involved if necessary.
Let the government take necessary action, but we will make sure that such thing should not happen. Okay?
So any investigation will be initiated?
So this is a very serious issue. That's what I'm telling you. Investigation will immediately start. We will see. First, we will see if, suppose now, if the state investigation feel that yes, it is also needed that the central government step in. We are ready for that.
Do you feel some vested interests are creating this?
I can't say right now. This is it's too early to say anything. So let us wait.
Meanwhile, former Minister and BJP MLA A.L. Heck today demanded a thorough probe into the poster allegedly issued in the name of ISIS-K, threatening the Garo community in West Garo Hills. Heck called for the state government to verify the threat and firmly deal with any extremist elements. He condemned the incident, emphasizing that the Garo people are indigenous residents of Meghalaya.
ISIS kasis tikadai hadu kanu kalau bersisya ni kamu melakukan bersisya berengkam nagaliang ngejungi kum ke sarkar nagaliang ke Home Department nagaliang yung Honorable Chief Minister Honorable Home Minister ngejungi kum ke Government MDA hi ngiri menwat benia kum kini ngiri berkinsting kita ngiri benda kamlong wat benia ngiri nong serius ngiri ngekam kadang-kadang kum kita ki balong shisha ke bawan nampak ketua ISIS tinggi kondem bumi kini ki dingthok ke jongki boleh bo garu unmi nampak Meghalaya syabar juga Meghalaya mar bo garu du trajno trajaka primuluk apoga state Meghalaya ke jongi khamtam Malaysia Garo Hills.
Meghalaya has moved closer to global recognition as India formally submitted the nomination of the state's living root bridges titled Jinking Jri Liu Chrai Cultural Landscape to UNESCO for the 2026-27 World Heritage Cycle. The nomination highlights the centuries-old tradition of the Khasi and Jantia communities, reflecting their deep connection with nature, sustainable land practices, and reverence for Mei Ram Au or Mother Earth. The living root bridges symbolize indigenous knowledge and ecological stewardship.
My privilege and honor to share with you the wonderful news that the Jinking Jri, the living root bridges of Meghalaya, are being nominated by India for the 2026-27 cycle for possible inscription as a World Heritage Site in the 49th Committee meeting in 2027. I extend my warm greetings to the people of Meghalaya, and I assure you that we will leave no stone unturned in all our efforts to obtain this well-deserved recognition to the Jinking Jri of Meghalaya. I'll speak a line in the Khasi language. Naka Liang Jong Ngakum U Ambassador na India Shakha UNESCO ga a kublai kripang eki nongshong shong ka jala Meghalaya bad naka liang jonggi gim priang baro ki lat ki linti ban piono ka katai ka jingi tu ba kripang naka binta ki jinkring ji living root bridges kiba donha ka jala Meghalaya kublai mithila. Thank you and Bharat Mata ki jai.
A voter awareness Padayatra will be held on 30th January at JN Stadium, Shillong. In collaboration with the Chief Election Officer, Sports Authority of India and the Department of Sports and Youth Affairs, My Bharat Meghalaya will mobilize volunteers and first-time voters to take a pledge for ethical voting with an address by the Chief Election Commissioner of Meghalaya. National Voters' Day, observed annually on 25th January, promotes informed and participative voting, especially among youth and first-time voters.
Thing is this, the National Voters' Day observed annually in 25th January in commensurate the Foundation's Day of the National Voters' Day by the Election Commission of India to promote informed, ethical and participatory electoral engagement among the citizens, particularly youth and first-time voters, in pursuance of the Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Jan Bhagidari in Rashtra Nirman and the mandate of youth-led nation building, My Bharat. Under the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Government of India is going to organize the National Voters' Day Padayatra Sunday and cycle on 25th January on the eve of Voters' Day, but our Meghalaya state is observing on 30th its exemption from our ministry to observe instead of the Sunday to 30th January.
In a quiet corner of Mawkyrwat village in eastern West Khasi Hills, time seemed to pause as 4 generations gathered to celebrate a rare and precious milestone. Surrounded by prayers, smiles and memories of a life shaped by hard work and resilience, Kong Dripsimai Lingdo Mairang marked her 100th birthday on 28 January, an achievement few reach and many revere. Born in 1926, she is the only one of 7 siblings to reach 100. A mother of 13, she has over 200 descendants. Even at 100, she walks independently, embodying a life of strength and perseverance.
Yung lang na siya nila semba siya. Oh, yan. Abi samba lai mo tikay sa mo. Nhiều mo. Tiếp na đi với con nó đi bị lái họ ra đi school. Đi school step mày. Tao đi nó.
Bác tiết gì thôi hả nào hả?
Ha.
Còn bác tiết sao màu này?
Tiếp xem là con màu ngọt. Nó đã dạy ha. Chứ ha. Rồi tăng lại bên dạy mòn. Ha chỉ ngay thầm nào. Không có sao mấy nào.
Rep kia kia.
Ia rep di kepel dem rep di. So ko yung menang sumarnan pas dino.
The centenary jubilee celebration of Mawkyrwat village will conclude on February 6, 2026. Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong will inaugurate a memorial statue of Rosasia Nongrem, the village's first Mintri and former MDC and chairman of the United Khasi Jantia Autonomous District Council. The event will be attended by MLAs, government officials and dignitaries. All villagers, including those from outside Mawkyrwat, are invited to attend.
Bahagian ini sendiri yang lalu habis dan akhirnya, hakapan saya ia kapan kang perdana ia kini dilakhi juni dilakhi sepasnya menjadi Mawkyrwat, ninyo ban peliru ia modul jom late menbesan rusaya nongren. Ubalang menteri penentang juga Shillong Mawkyrwat. Ubalang baki yang kami nan kesnem kat kendai sepak sopu hadu kesnem kat kendai sepaknya mulai. Ubalang headmaster yang kamaharam yang di school berpo. Ubalang MDC juga United Khasi and Jantia Autonomous District Council. Nadu kesnem kat kendai sepak sopu hadu kesnem kat kendai sepak nerusan. Ulabat hukum ucaman John Council hak dikapur. Hakan ikasi ingin saya bangkuli yang mundur. जमने वाला।
An ex-servicemen rally for Meghalaya was jointly organized by the Directorate of Sainik Welfare, Government of Meghalaya and headquarters of 101 area, underscoring the state's continued focus on the welfare and recognition of military veterans. The rally was attended by Lieutenant General Mawkyrwat, General Officer commanding 101 area. The rally served as a platform to bring together ex-servicemen and acknowledge their contribution. During the program, veterans were felicitated in recognition of their service to the nation, while cultural performances added color to the event.
महोदय माननीय लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल सनवरलांग वारथी MCS वाले बहादुर सैनिकों की वीर नारियों और वीर माताओं 58 गोरखा प्रशिक्षण केंद्र के गजे गाले ग्राउंड में।
Let's now take a look at the regional news. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is arriving in pole-bound Assam on a two-day visit this evening and will spend the night at Dibrugarh. Tomorrow, the Union Minister will lay the foundation stone of the second complex of the Assam Assembly, MLA Hostel and the Institute of Wildlife Health and Research in Dibrugarh. The minister will also inaugurate the first phase of an ultra-modern 35,000 capacity stadium at Dibrugarh. Later in the day, he will hold a discussion with party members at the state BJP headquarters in Guwahati.
ये देखिए जो कल हमारे गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी डिब्रूगढ़ पधार रहे हैं, तो अगला दिन कल डिब्रूगढ़ जो सेकेंड कैपिटल बन रहा है डिब्रूगढ़ असम का, उसका विधानसभा चौहद का ये शिलान्यास करेगा और 3-4 प्रोग्राम यहाँ में प्रोग्राम रखा हुआ है। तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि यहाँ का जो जनता का जो भीड़ भाड़ है, जनता का जो महसूस है, तो बहुत जल्द से जल्द यहाँ कल 1 लाख लोग इकट्ठा होने का इरादा है।
Arunachal Pradesh CM Pema Khandu emphasized discipline, integrity and grassroots empowerment while addressing newly elected Zila Parishad and Gram Panchayat leaders. He reminded them that as public figures, their conduct reflects on themselves and the party, highlighting BJP's strong monitoring system. Khandu stressed leadership training, ideological clarity and service-oriented governance under the principle of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी का आइडियोलॉजी क्या है? हम लोग बोलते हैं पार्टी विद डिफरेंस। बीजेपी का अपना आइडियोलॉजी है। व्हाट इज आवर आइडियोलॉजी? आइडियोलॉजी इज नेशन फर्स्ट एजेंडा। देश का हित में सबसे जो कार्य है वही हमारा टॉप प्रायोरिटी है। पार्टी कम्स सेकेंड और अपना खुद सेल्फ वो सबसे लास्ट में। अभी ऑनरेबल पीएम साहब ने देश को एक संकल्प उन्होंने लिया है, एक दिशा उन्होंने दिखाया है, विकसित भारत 2047। और उस 2047 का जर्नी में हम लोग ऐसे कार्यकर्ता, हम लोग का क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबल होगा?
And now the national news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived at Parliament on Thursday ahead of the budget session 2026-27, setting the stage for discussions on economic growth, welfare measures, reforms and key legislative priorities. Ahead of the session, PM Modi addressed national and global issues, outlining expectations from the upcoming budget 2026, emphasizing economic reforms and highlighting progress on the India-EU Free Trade Agreement.
एक 140 करोड़ देशवासियों के आत्मविश्वास की अभिव्यक्ति था। एक 140 करोड़ देशवासियों के पुरुषार्थ का लेखा जोखा था और 140 करोड़ देशवासी और उसमें भी ज्यादातर युवा उनके एस्पिरेशंस को रेखांकित करने का बहुत ही सटीक उद्बोधन सभी सांसदों के लिए कई मार्गदर्शक बातें भी कल आदरणीय राष्ट्रपति जी ने सदन में सबके सामने रखी है।
Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs Nirmala Sitharaman tabled the Economic Survey 2025-26 in Parliament today, projecting robust growth and highlighting India's resilience amid a fragile global economy. According to the first advance estimates, India's real GDP is expected to grow 7.4% in financial year 2026, with gross value added or GVA growth at 7.3%, keeping India the fastest. And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature of 12 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius were recorded today. The relative humidity is 46%. Moving on to Shillong, 8 degrees Celsius of minimum temperature, 20 degrees Celsius of maximum temperature were recorded. Relative humidity is 49%. Meanwhile, in Jowai, minimum temperature 8 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 20 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 46%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jowai says clear weather most likely to occur. Before winding up this news bulletin, here's a short recap. PM Modi sets the stage for discussions on economic growth, welfare measures, reforms and key legislative priorities ahead Parliament budget session. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman tables Economic Survey 2025-26 projecting India's real GDP growth at 7.4%. Meghalaya may seek centre's help on suspicious ISIS-K poster in Tura if required. Leaders condemned incident. India submits nomination of Meghalaya's living root bridges for UNESCO recognition. And that's a wrap for today's news bulletin. Until tomorrow, thank you for watching. Have a pleasant evening ahead.